What are the specific strategies that are like keys to unlock the roadblock doors to achieve a wild success?
Well, the way you create wild success is you really need to have strategies. There's basically 3 strategies that I look at. And this is unusual because most people only look at one. But I find if you look at these 3, this is what's going to give you a home run. The most likely opportunity to create a home run, which we've done, where we've created multi-million dollars and billions of dollars for our clients by using this strategy. The first strategy is looking at your business model. Is your business model relevant, and does it really allow for multiple revenue streams? Is it relevant, meaning does it reach more than just one demographic, meaning like one generation? Does it reach X, Y, and Z? Does it reach the baby boomers and even possibly the World War II vets? So right now we have 5 generations, and most business models are only based on one focus of one specific generation. So the first is looking at the business strategy itself. Does it yield a higher return just by positioning it for more than just one generation? The second pointer is marketing. Are you clear of the market? Are you clear of what you need to create for unmet needs to customers? Don't create things that are met needs, and also go beyond benefits and features. Go with desires and aspirations. Steve Jobs, what he looked at when it came out with the iPad and iPhone, he doesn't believe in focus groups. He believes in creating a space where then people would want the product. You get that? It's create a new category. If you could create a new category, that actually has value to make and meet unmet needs that the consumer doesn't even know that it needs. That's when you have huge opportunity as well. So marketing to the right groups and having a business model that's relevant to multiple generations. The third strategy is now the brand. Going back, there's so much to talk about branding, but the third strategy, just one element to branding, is can you create a promise and create a consistent promise and deliver it over and over and over again, and also that differentiates you from your competitors. In other words, FedEx, absolutely positively guaranteed overnight, right? They saw the opportunity that the post office could not match unmet needs to its consumers by delivering a package overnight. FedEx saw that opportunity of a space that has not been created of an overnight delivery system. Okay? What that's called is a brand promise. And a brand promise is extremely powerful because you could do all your campaigning just around that one promise itself. Like Hertz. Hertz knew that they weren't Avis. Avis at the time was #1. Hertz says, you know what? We care about our customers, so we're going to focus on our promise around customer service. And he came up with a tagline, or excuse me, Avis, they came up with the tagline, we try harder. The next year they became #1. You see how they actually met unmet needs, and then they put the brand strategy together, which is to create a promise and then deliver on that promise. Okay? So those are 3 major strategies in 3 different areas, and when you put in synergy all 3 together, you got something extremely powerful that will take shortcuts in a market that normally would take decades, and you could create a big buzz around your company, your brand, within months, if not years, but it definitely saves a lot of time and a lot of money by putting these 3 strategies together and creating alignment. The problem is that most companies don't realize that they actually need these 3, so they see them as 3 separate entities, which they are, but they don't see how they are inseparable. And when you see that they actually are needed as 3 layers to figure out what I call the DNA, when you figure out this, then you have a very sustainable and a lot more valuable business and brand.